Oh, it's on. The Doge is rising. We have to make this. This is your nighttime version. Come one, come all. If you know what's up, say hi. Give a like and a sub so I can give away some money. But we're talking Dogecoin. We're talking Dogecoin hitting 60 cents, hitting $1, maybe even going further. Let's see what happens here. Let's get this live stream going. Yes. What's up? What's happening, folks? Don't forget to like. Thank you. That was very nice. Well, 29 people in like 10 seconds. This is excellent. Thank you. What's up, everybody? What's up, Easton? Jeanette, Roby1 Kenobi, Nathan, Adric, Tom, Shani Coco was first. Well, right behind Doge Democracy and Pablo. Hello from London. Shani's in London. Thank you for smashing that like button. What's crypto visor? Oh, I'm not a crypto visor. Do the opposite of what I tell you to do. When do I think Doge will pop to $1? This week. Now. I thought it was going to be the end of the year originally, as you guys know. But this is kind of crazy. This chart is bullish. My head is bullish. Maybe because I'm full of bullshit. But to the moon. What? Sean motherfucking Kelly. What's up? Oh, yeah. What is up? You've been watching all day, huh? I did a morning one of these. This is my midlife crisis edition. What's up? What's up, Long Beach? Steel City, Ronnie Brown, Chris Frank, JM, Mish, Jody Smith. Barbers are hip hop. That is true. Doge Democracy, thank you. Doge is killing it, I know. We're going to see 60 cents while we're on here. That's what we're going to see. Yeah. What's up, Nick? I missed Nick and Travis. What's up? Jennifer Ross. I missed you too. How did I miss all these people? What was I doing? Jeff. Was I dancing? I'm a terrible dancer. I could do like old Vogue Madonna dance sometimes. What's up? Is that Sean Kelly, my Sean Kelly? That just chimed in? I borrowed this from your boy. This hat. Uh-oh, where'd the song go? Oh, my song is stuck in your head, huh? Well, that's too bad. The Dogecoin reggae? Is that what's stuck in your head? I need to play this. Oh. There we go. Oh, you gotta keep this music upbeat and clubby. What's up, Thomas? Tom? What's up? I know, 60 cents this morning. Is that my Sean Kelly or not? There's a lot of Sean Kellys out there, probably. All right, fine. You're not the one and only one that I know. What's up, player? Pawn bullet. How high will it max out? Hey, I saw some crazy stuff today. That I think it was Roby1. Was it you, Roby? Who pulled this sheet out? This thing. Who pulled this thing out? Get rid of this thing. And this thing basically predicting $3.20 by the end of the year. This is, of course, if you don't keep market cap in tow or in consideration. But just if you went by the pure amount of price increase. So, what's crashing? What's crashing? That's right. I know, Gregory. People freak out. Okay, Sean, you're not the same Sean, but I'm sure you're just as high quality as my Sean Kelly. Victoria, BC. Yeah, he lives in San Diego, and grew up in New Jersey together. What's up, Megalito? And so yeah, the sheet here has it going to $10 and then $12 and then like $30. So that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, it'll stabilize. People took profits at 60 cents. So when it hits 69 cents, more people are going to take profits. When it hits 70 cents, more people are going to take profits. $1, same thing. Same thing. But nobody wants to miss out on the big money. What's up, broker? What's happening? Gonna buy again when it goes down? Good move. Good move. Yeah, I agree. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Hey, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you get notifications when I give away the $100 again. And every 1,000 subscribers, I give away $100. I actually just made an ad for the site. I'm going to be expanding the channel. Expanding the channel to some of the original content I had as well, which is basically how to make money, whether it's investments, crypto, digital marketing, running your own job, that kind of thing. So we had a good talk earlier today. About motivation and self-actualization, which was cool. Realizing your mistakes and then fixing them. Roby-Wan Kenobi, Army Sean Kelly? No, he was actually Coast Guard. Do you know an Army Sean Kelly in San Diego? We are getting closer to that yacht party. Meek Mills, did he really buy 50,000 of Doge? Is that in? Is that on Twitter? I'm gonna go find it and show everybody. Save you guys the time. You're welcome. I'm gonna find out if these songs are copyright free or not. Let's see what happens. It says copyright free. I like having the upbeat cubby music, personally, when I'm in the mood. All right, Meek Mills. He's from Philly. Go Eagles. Oh, that's not him. That's some other dude. What's his Twitter? Does anybody know his Twitter handle? I did Meek Mills and I got some other joker. Ah, Meek Mill. There you go. Alrighty. Just grab some Doge. Tired of missing out. Okay, yeah. So that's funny. That is funny. All right, I'm gonna share with him our stream. Oh yeah. So, did you guys come here because of our shared girlfriend in Canada? Is that why? Ladies too. Doge on Gemini. I mean, we're gonna go past the moon, go to Mars. Look, we just hit 59 cents again. Is tonight the night? Is Asia gonna put us over the top, or the Americans at night after they get drunk buying Dogecoin? Which one is it? What's up, Lisa? We gotta know. Will drunk Americans at night push Doge over 60 cents and then to 70 cents? Thank you, Kaiser Sose. How come you walk with that limp? All right, let's get to Twitter. All right. Retweet new. Weirdness. There we go. All right, share this link if you can. Get some people in here. So, your first profitable drunk. I know usually the stuff I order drunk is like random electronic cords and stuff. Online Crypto says, "You not sleep at night?" I woke up. I did a live stream. I literally smoked a tri-tip and made a commercials while I was smoking the tri-tip for the channel. And I did some of my day job stuff. Tried out some new offers. I tried some auto insurance offers out. auto insurance, and we'll see how that does tonight and tomorrow. And so that's what I did today, and I'm not even tired. You know what? Since I got my tooth done, I haven't had a beer in over a week, and I felt really good, and I think I lost like 5 pounds, but I was also sick, so that could be it. So yeah, so I feel pretty spry like a chicken right now. And there we go, 59 cents. We're going past 60 again. You guys, should I put this a little bit focused more? Get these, let's get these candles looking bigger. There we go, big candles. The ladies like the candles big, right? Let's get this in there. You want to put the tennis ball up? Should we get the tennis ball up? Thank you for sharing the link. Thank you for liking, by the way. And let's get this going. Let me get the tennis ball up here. We're going to get this to 60 cents. I got to get this chart down, though. Go, Doge, go. Go, Doge, go. There we go. Chase that ball, Dogecoin. There you go. So, held to the 69. Let me see what comments I missed here. Alrighty. How to call? What you miss? Not much. We're just talking Doge. And how I did today. I did a live stream for 3 hours this morning. And then I finally made lunch while I smoked a tri-tip. And I made a bunch of commercial clips, at least for YouTube, for the channel. Basically, how am I able to sit here and smoke this tri-tip in the middle of the afternoon without the boss yelling at me, kind of commercial. So, yeah, right. What's my Canadian girlfriend's name? It's Kate Fish. Kate Fish. I've never met her in person, but she sent me that picture, and I pay for her rent, tuition, and car payment, and for some jewelry. It's a complete two-way reciprocated relationship, for sure. And we talked about drunk purchases, and we're going to see if drunk Americans can send Dogecoin to 69 cents. All right. To the moon. And Lisa says, hi, sweetie. Hello, sweetie. Was that for me or somebody else? If it's for me, I'm blushing. All right. Drunk me sends sober me presents from Amazon far too often. Well, tri-tip gets you high? No, it does not. But you know what you can't smell when you're smoking tri-tip? If you smoke it? All right. That's right. Dancing meth alien is cool, yeah. That's right. You know, we say meth, but it might just be like ecstasy. It's like half MDMA, half meth or something. We're not sure about him. He does live in an alley, so join our Discord. I would like it to hear. Her name isn't Kia Malifa? No. It's Kate Fish. What is tri-tip? It's purple kush with birthday cake and meathead. No, I don't. I actually smoked a piece of meat. Tri-tip. That didn't sound right either. It's actual Costco Santa Maria style. It was expiring today, so I had to cook it, and I like to smoke things in the backyard. And then I smoked it, and then I now have a live stream on, so it's a perfect fit. Jake's gonna name his kid Doge. If it dips under 30, I'm buying more. Molly Alien, yes. What's up, Jane? Hello, Jane. What's up, Jane? Are you guys in the same room? Or is Roby at work? Let's see. Foil hat theory. I've seen you in a photo before. You were at the Capitol. I recognize the hat. You know, I get that all the time. But let me just assure you, I'm not one of them. Okay? I'm just going to assure you of that. I'm not a traitor. And this hat was on sale. And it was on Etsy. And I was shocked that nobody bought it. It was like $10. And I was wondering why it was so cheap. So I can't make any claims about the hat. But the hat it's a bull hat. It might even be a buffalo hat. But either way, it's supposed to be a bull hat. And when Doge is going up, the hat comes on. So that guy ruined it for everybody. He had chaps on her or something, didn't he? So 30 cents is long ago. Who knows what's gonna happen? On the way to 60 cents. We're almost at 60 cents. We're gonna get there. What's up, Brian McCaldy? What's happening? All right, so we got like 100 people in here and 53 likes. We should get to 100 likes. I'll give away more money. I'll do it. This is my work sheet. I actually did work today. Yes, I did. So if we can get to 100 likes, which is only 40, we should be able to get there. I'll give away $10, and then we're only like 400 subscribers away. 300 subscribers away from another $100 giveaway. Just to one person. 300. I just got a bunch of subs that rolled in. Thank you. I got like 100 subs that rolled in. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. What's up from Lodi, California? Larry Gonzalez in the house. Pierre Hermans. He is in the Netherlands. Pierre, am I correct on that? Yes, I am. When's a good time to buy in? When the price is low. That is not financial advice, but it's a good idea. I also changed my little icon. I made it more colorful, maybe to stand out. I need to know if that's better or worse than the old one. Nuno Bras. Haven't seen you in a while. What's up? You were an early adapter for this channel. I have the same Nuno Bras, correct? You were like the first one I ever did, I think. What's up? Mark Tolbert in Raleigh, North Carolina. I've been to Raleigh twice. Yes, my guy. All right. What's going on? I know it was my guy. We got Chris H from Texas and Nuno. I'm almost sure it was like number 1 or number 2 broadcast. It was like in live stream at least. I have a terrible memory, but I remember really ridiculous things like that. But you couldn't ask me what I had for dinner last night. I won't remember. $500. You think it will hit tonight? I don't think it's going to hit $500. I know you're being facetious, but Slitterbox is back in here. We got Josh Douglas in Missouri. When Chinese market opened last night? That's a good question. Let's take a look. So right now it's 18:30, and we got to go back to last night at 18:30, which is going to be. Actually, let me do this. Right here. Whoop. Gotta expand it. It was at 1800. So we missed it already. It was at 6 o'clock. It would have been right here. It was right before that. Right now, this is 24 hours ago right here. It was at 43 cents 24 hours ago. Now it's at 59, approaching 60. Which is awesome. Let's see if we get some traction going on here. Don't forget to hit the like button. That's right. When am I selling, Brian? Are you asking me or said somebody else's name? I am selling in 10 years. 2031 is my anticipated sell date. I'm not selling any until then. It's going to be down after SNL, I think, too. So, Dave, I have a bunch of scammers commenting in that annoying format on your recent videos. Might purge them out of there later. Here's the problem. Is his music really loud right now? Did that mix just change? Here's the problem. Oh, that worked. Here's the problem with those guys. I report them as impersonating me, and YouTube doesn't do anything about it. So I can't really do much. And it takes them like a day or two, and then they change the profile name, and then they get away with it, and the account stays open. And when they comment as me in the comments, I can block them, but it takes a little bit too long to get in there. So it doesn't take them off the whole site for some reason, and it's supposed to. I'll see you later, Nuno. Thank you. What's up, Edgar? What's happening? What's going on? Slitterbox is on the 10-year plan, too. Doge Army in the house. Shane McKisson. Do I think Amazon will accept Doge? I am actually going to make a video about that, but you guys want to see a little sneak peek about what's going on with Amazon and Dogecoin? And those text message chats that were going around? Tell me if you want to. Say yes. And I'll have a sip of my squirt. Exactly. You just said it quicker, broker. I can't really handle it. Even if I block them, they just show up. So. Okay. I have it right here. All right, let's see. I gotta figure out how to expand it, make it bigger. That's what she said. All right, I'm gonna find it and make it into a video, and then I have to take a screenshot of some of it. But I talked to chat today about this exact thing. I'm gonna make a video about it. So, all right, here we go. YouTube, Amazon Dogecoin Rumors. All right. Ah, come on. No. God, Windows native programs are the worst. All right, so here's what I did. There's no volume. Here's a video, and there's volume. It's me typing. That's funny. I wonder if I talk in this at all. I'll mute it just in case I curse. So basically, I asked them if they're going to be accepting Dogecoin. And then they say, we are not accepting Dogecoin as of now. And I asked, are you adding this feature anytime soon? And they said, we do not have that information as of now. And I said, because my Doge has gone nuts and is doing the zoomies all the way past 60 cents. This did not impress my agent at Amazon whatsoever in the least, as it turns out. And I said, is there any update from... Oh, he said if there's any update from our end, they'll let me know, is what they told me. I'll be notified. And then I said, okay, what about any other crypto like Bitcoin? And they said... And I also asked about Shitfartcoin. Because I want to make sure that if Amazon takes Bitcoin and Dogecoin, they take Shitfartcoin. It's very important. I buy my toilet paper with Shitfartcoin. And I let him know that Shitfartcoin's sign is money sign shart. Okay. And let's see. He said he's sorry for the delay, and they showed they accept credit cards and health savings accounts. I don't know if you can buy flashlights on Amazon with your health savings account, but that might be possible. Something to look into for those of you who are looking for that. And okay, I said I heard a rumor you're adding Bitcoin and Dogecoin for payments. Sorry about the incorrect information you're receiving. They said it's incorrect that they're going to be accepting Dogecoin, so downer there. Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay. And they asked anything else they can do, and I said yes, you can have a wonderful day for me. Okay. And they said yes. I said very sweet, thank you. All right, so that's what happened there. So as of Amazon, they said it's incorrect information. incorrect information that they're going to be taking it. So that's what's happening. Breaking news. I'm going to make a video about it probably tonight or tomorrow. So how long before eBay starts taking Dogecoin? I don't know. What was it? Who was it today? Somebody said that they're looking into taking all kinds of cryptocurrency payments. They were open to the idea. I forget who it was. I should know that. All right. It just hit 60 while I was talking. Cool. See if we can't do it again. Is this Doge worldwide include China? I don't know. Yes. We love everybody here. Colby DuPont in there. What's up? It didn't hit 80 cents today. It hit 61 and a half. There you go, Greg Liscano. Is it really 78 billion right now? Doge. That's crazy. Crazy. Lisa says, my son keeps laughing at me because I'm cheering for a dip to buy. He says I'm the only one. Is that weird? You're kind of like that jerk at the craps table that's doing the do not pass line. That's a party foul. You can't secretly root for it. It's just it's a nice byproduct if it does go down. Shame on you. Shame. 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 Thanks, Michael. All right. Is it true that Bill Gates doesn't like crypto? So, yeah. What's up, Skin? Mark Tolbert. What's up? JM. Vincent. Bill Gates might need to get some Dogecoin. He's about to lose half his money. Let's see. Profit. Coinbase is missing out, but Coinbase is trying to add Doge. It's just a matter of coding, I think. Salty Cucumber is in at 55 cents. He's already made a profit. Look at that. Yo, Rob Williams, what's up? That's right. Bill Gates, he doesn't like crypto. He's one of those poopy heads. He's like the Shark Tank dude who doesn't like crypto either. But I think he invests in like those underwear that claim to like not scratch your balls or whatever. He's half as rich. Well, they're separated for a full year, and then next year they finalize it. But I think they're agreeing basically, here it's half and half. Here we go. They've been together for like 25 years. It will be on Coinbase eventually. No, it's not exempt from divorces. Coinbase is trying to add Doge. That's right. What's the odds of it taking back to 30? I don't think it's crazy to think that there'll be some kind of temporary dip. Here's the problem. There's two kinds of people that sell. There's whales that would like the price to go down so they can ride it back up and down. They can sell their way down and move the market, but the market's too big for them almost at this point to do that. And there's also the retail people with paper hands that don't know what they're doing, that as soon as the price goes down, they sell. And then they actually take a loss. So that's a foolish investment. You shouldn't really put the money in unless you can take the loss. So if you look at stocks and general investing, this is not financial advice. Just staying in and just ignoring it when it goes down is a much percentage higher way to succeed overall with different investments or speculations. So the reason a lot of people will trade out and stop losses is if you have a situation where you have to take the money out. So if you're 75 years old and you're living off your investments and you can't afford to have them down for 5 years or 4 years because you need to draw that money, that's when you put those stop loss parts in. But if you're a 35-year-old investing and you're using it for your retirement eventually, it's much safer for you 10 years down the road if the market explodes to just stay put. 5 years down the road, 4 years down the road. And in the world of cryptocurrency, it just could be it could be 4 months down the road. It can go from Bitcoin went from $3,750 to $60,000 within a 12-month period, a less than 12-month period. So think about that. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's what that is. We almost have 100 likes. I'll give away that $10. Yeah. My personal approach is I trim out my original investment when it gets really high. And then at that point, I'm not tempted to ever sell again. So I don't have to worry about it. And then I put a time on it. I go, well, when do I need this money? Where it can make the most money. And if I say 10 years, then 10 years it is. So it doesn't matter. I don't even need diamond hands or diamond balls because it doesn't matter to me. $10. Woo. What goes up must come down, and what goes down sometimes goes up. I've invested in some stuff that just tanked tremendously for me. Here's what happens when a company goes bankrupt, because they don't owe anybody any money at that point, or at least not people like me and you. So I don't know, Tumdini FX, is 300 enough of Dogecoin? That's like asking, is having one girlfriend my entire life enough? I don't know. For some people it could be. For others, no. Or having one man your whole life. Nope. Right? Ladies out there, we're including spring break. We know you don't count the guy in spring break, but he counts. Michigan Bob says, I'm 74 and I have my private keys labeled in my fire safe. So if I kick the bucket, my kids can open my Exodus wallet. That's awesome. Michigan Bob, you want to let me know? Can I be one of your kids? That's smart. You know, that's one of those funny things that once you're middle-aged, you got to think about. Like once you get around the 50 zone, you got to be like, so where are all my passwords? Who gets to see them? Which friend of mine will erase my browser history? And then, it's like in case of death. I can't even get the idea away. It's such a good idea. I might still do it. Yeah. So what company I don't want to skip around too much, but I have a funny idea and I can't say it because it's such a good idea. But anyway, delete your browser history and then give your passwords to the bank accounts and stuff to your spouse or whatever, or the kids, or your wallet so the money doesn't go lost. That stuff happens. But that's one of those weird things you got to think about. That and life insurance. This is not an ad, but if you are married with kids, for goodness sake, get life insurance. You're not going to get any skinnier, so it's just going to get more or younger, and it's going to get more expensive. I hate to see you have to have one of those money raisers when somebody gets sick or passes away or whatever. Get some life insurance. All right. That's not financial advice, but that's practical advice. We're looking good tonight, Billy C. Gregory Lizgano asks, what company do you invest for that tanked before? Sun Edison. I tell this story once in a while. One of my gems was there was Bank of America and Sun Edison, and both were in the $3 range, down from being $30 to $60. I think they were both around the same. So I was going to pick one to put the money in. It was Bank of America or Sun Edison, who was heavy into solar at the time. And I was like, well, Sun Edison will make a rebound. Solar is going to save them. They'll really come around. And Bank of America, I think, is $30-$40 right now or something. I haven't even looked because it makes me sad. All the way from $3. And Sun Edison went bankrupt. And they send me little notices randomly every year about their bankruptcy proceeding being open or closed or some little change to it. And all the notices, because by law, they have to send it to every single investor, which is, if you own a stock, you're an investor of the company. And so you get this big packet of a bunch of legal paperwork that basically says, sorry, no money for you. You're 1,000 millionth in line behind the government and everybody else to get your money. Woo! Let's see what happens here. Jeff's got $10 worth. Nice. Mr. Beast has a coin. Well, it's got to compete with Shit Fart Coin. Oh shit, I don't have the Discord open. My bad. What? I'm such a jerk. Join our Discord. We have some action popping in the Discord. And we can take people on calls and stuff like that too. So if you want to come on, you can do that. We can set that up. We can make that happen a little bit later in the programming. A little bit later in the show. If you want to call it that. All right, so let's see. Streaming mode. There we go. All right. I did it. There we go. Search the dump. I think he even gave the town, I bet the town is, oh, I remember that story. Didn't he offer the city half the money if they found it? And at this point, that had to have been like, how much? Oh my God. Yeah, he had like 50 million or something, 60 million on there. And I think he offered the town like help if they found it. All right. Let's see what's going on. There we are. All right. Yeah. What's up, Herman? No, he never found that. Not that I know of. Where are we from, chat? That's right. We got Tennessee in the house. What part of Tennessee? I have friends in Nashville, and I have friends in Knoxville. You have to end the name of your city with Ville in Tennessee. It's in the Constitution. Well, think about it. If you're the town, it's your dump. You're kind of willing to help the guy find this thing for $25 million, right? At least get some guys to search around the trash. Texas. Texas. Yes. Don't mess with Texas. Houston. We got Houston. Texas is a big state. It's like a whole day to drive across it. Still making money, Kaiser So say what's up. I've got all my hard drives saved, and then the really old ones, I put bullets through them so you can't get it. So, California. I'm in California. I'm in San Diego, California. Hey, we got 100 likes. I'm going to give away some money, all right? All right, we're going to start the chat bot over and get this all going here. Change it over from this morning. Thank you for all the subscribes we just got. Thank you so much. It's really awesome. Super stoked about that. As we hit almost 60 cents, I'm going to give away $10. And we're 300 subscribers short of another $100 giveaway. So I already have faith on that. All right, here we go. JM loves the San Diego area. What's to not like about San Diego? I've never met anybody that didn't like San Diego. Now, Los Angeles, sorry, Los Angelesians. I do not like that area. I don't like that city. But I love San Diego. It's a totally different universe. It's like it's a different country. New Jersey, Tony Ann. What's up, Tony Ann? I'm from New Jersey originally. South Jersey, though. Tony Ann, are you an Italian-American from New Jersey, by chance? York, Pennsylvania. I've been there. We have India, Nigeria, Boulder, Colorado. Come on, money. Yes, Los Angeles does suck. Jersey Shore, Seaside Heights. I vacationed in Seaside Heights. Usually Ocean City was our spot when we were kids, though. And then Wildwood, rolling bar fights. Yep. Lee grew up in San Diego, hated LA. That's the way it works. It's not because we're jealous. It's because we don't want it to rub off. Carlsbad, yep. Arlington, Texas, Chicago, Michigan, and the Philippines. Cherry Hill. Yeah, I grew up right near Cherry Hill. In Voorhees. San Diego means whale's vagina. Yes, it does. Well, that's what the Germans say, but we'll never know what the truth is. There's no way to find out. Dallas, Texas, and station in Jacksonville. Oh. Oh, there you go. Well, I think through BitPay, I guess that could work if they take BitPay. I think they're talking about directly taking Dogecoin. So I don't own any SafeMoon, no. I do not. I looked into it. I was gonna buy some for shits and giggles, but I did not. Oh, there you go. Oh, you're Syrian, grew up in an all-Italian neighborhoods. I saw the Tony with an I, and I know girls named Tony that use an I, and they're Italian. That's why I asked. And New Jersey's got a lot of Italians like me. So my last name's Giovacchini. Richfield, Arlington, Bakersfield, La Viva, La Raza, Cape May Ferry. Okay. I've been on the Cape May Ferry all the way over to Delaware. What's the name of the little town they landed? I forget. Camp Crystal Lake. Yes. Believe it or not, Christopher. Yes. Well, you know this, Christopher, right? The author of Friday the 13th from Haddonfield. Jason Voorhees. That's where the name comes from. Voorhees Township. And Camp Crystal Lake's in Pennsylvania. All right. Okay. So, all right, here we go. We're doing the drawing. Type in... Type in, this is Dogecoin live, and don't do it more than a couple times. The third time, it takes you out. The second time is pointless. Just make sure you spell it the way we did. There you go. You're going to have to be more specific, Don Adams. It says, I've never been to Cali. We're going to San. There's a lot of Sans. There's San Diego, San Jose, San Juan Capistrano. Everything is San. Type in Camden, New Jersey in the building. What's up? I just went to Donkeys on Haddon Ave 4 weeks ago. There you go. Sherry's got an Italian uncle named Tony and his daughter named Tony. That's what I'm saying. This is Dogecoin Live. It's for $10. Feeling lucky? Who wants to get lucky? This is Dogecoin Live, live, live. Philly, what's up? Eagles fan here. Brian Feeney. I was in Philadelphia for the Super Bowl victory. I was like, do I want to fly to Minnesota or do I want to be in the town at the sports complex when it happens? So that's what we did. It was awesome. And then I was staying at the is it Ritz-Carlton, Four Seasons, whatever it's called, right across from City Hall, right where all the action was. I was right next to that awning when it fell that everybody saw on Twitter. It was awesome. Patterson, New Jersey. I'm about to watch a movie called Patterson. So San Diego and LA in October. Hit $10. There you go. Where are you gonna go in LA? Wait until you see Hollywood. You're gonna go, well, that was it. EAGLES. That's right. This is Dogecoin Live. Dogecoin's one word. Sherry. Edgar, you're in LA? I'm sorry, but I'm not having, put it this way, I'm not having the out party out of Long Beach. I have friends in Manhattan Beach and stuff, and I kind of enjoy that, but I have to say that the beach area is more fun in San Diego, and the downtown is more fun. And between all that, and I could be out of the city in a suburb within 15 minutes instead of like an hour and a half. So between those things alone, I would say San Diego. The proximity to Tijuana, all those things. Yeah. I'm not the only person that shares these perspectives too. I'm just saying. Just being practical. One day San Diego might be like that, but not yet. Austin's going to be like that soon. People live in Austin. You know what's funny is everybody's saying California is moving to Austin and out of San Diego. Has a crazy amount of people moving here, believe it or not, and the rents have went skyrocketed. But it's not. It's people from leaving San Francisco and Los Angeles and the Silicon Valley that are moving down here, and so we're having a problem with housing, which more than we always do because it's been bad for years. And rents, because the housing went up like 40% in the last like 2 years, and everybody keeps saying, oh, everybody's leaving California. They're not. They're just leaving the other two cities and moving out, and so we're having rental problems. So San Diego has a plus over the last year for influx of people. It's higher than it usually is, and so. But I do know people that moved to Austin. I know 2 people that moved to Austin. I know 2 families that moved to Boise, Idaho. And I know some other people that are looking to move to Wyoming, but they don't want Californians there, it turns out. You can probably confirm that, anybody in here. And but Austin's going to have the same growing pains. So for the next 10 to 20 years, good luck building all those freeways because you're going to need them just like everybody else needs them here now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's all the good stuff that people are moving there for, the cheap housing and the traffic not being that bad comparably, it's all going to end. So the homeless, you have a crazy amount of homeless people. It's what any metropolis experiences when it grows like that. So 1,600 one bedroom, that's not bad. Okay. Depends on how nice that one bedroom is. But it's almost impossible to find a one bedroom here for under $1,300. So $1,600 for a nicer place, $2,000 for like a high rise one bedroom. More than that, probably $2,200. So your $1,600 probably like a second store outdoor stairway walk up for $1,600 apartment here. Missouri, really? I one of my neighbors moved to Missouri, but only because they grew up there, and they want to leave. They've been there 1 year. They bought a house, and now they're looking to move again to Hawaii or San Diego. They kind of missed out though. They sold when it was lower and would be buying back at high. You have a 2-bedroom house for $800 a month. Holy crap. Put it this way, you can't buy in San Diego in like a, say you want to live in like a nicer suburb, meaning that the graduation rate at the high school is like 90% or higher, and it's not like 50%. In San Diego, you're probably looking at a purchase price of, say you want a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, that's 4,000 square feet. Say 4-bedroom, 4-bath, or 3-bath, that's 4,000 square feet, which is a big house, right? Not a mansion, but a big house. And that is probably going to run you a minimum of $1.3 million for a house like that. You know, to fit, like, say you had like 4 kids, that kind of house. That's what it costs about here, and that's for like an older one. If you want something that's like within 10 years built, you're looking at 1.6 to 2.5 million. But it's more expensive in other areas. I know that. Cristobal, where you at? Name the neighborhood. I know it, and it's still expensive. I know. Well, even like Golden Hill, right up from downtown, that's still, the crime's just as bad as it was before they built the ballpark. There's still some bad gang territory there, and rents there are ridiculous. And I don't understand that. South Park, South Park's kind of been urban, what's it called, gentrified, but Escondido, hey, Escondido's not. I do my shopping near Escondido. I go to the North County Fair. I have some friends that live in Escondido, off of Bear Valley Road. Now there are some parts in the little downtown area that aren't nice, but I know a guy that lives kind of like the suburbs of Escondido, just a little bit out, and he's got a pimping spot. It's like a mansion, a lot of property. I'm good. What's up, Fear Bender? All right. Let's see. Did anybody? They live on the mountains are weird. They live in like Valley Center mountains. Yeah. Well, people that live in mountains are weird. That's all there is to it, right? Okay. 60 cents. Let's go. Let's do this. And go. Jeez, stop selling and buy.
1, 2, 3.
You did? You almost got shot? Never mind. I guess you know better than I do. Cristobal. We got Oceanside. What's up? I'm Scripps Ranch. Scripps Ranch Poway border. What's the minimum wage out here? I don't know. I have no idea. I think it's $14. 13, 14. It's supposed to go up to like 15 or something in a year or two. I don't know. I don't have any employees. And when I do hire people, it's on Fiverr. So my minimum wage is $5. Which, if you're in Venezuela, helps you pay your mortgage and own a place. All right, we're going to pick the winner here. I totally forgot about that. And this is Dogecoin Live. Roll it. Teresa Jones. Teresa Jones. Congratulations, Teresa Jones. Email me at dave@bluehairdayplan.com. It's on my About page. You won $10. I will also take this time to thank our female viewers and subscribers. I'm very proud of the fact that I have a higher average, demographically wise, of female viewers than other people in this niche. So I really appreciate the love of the female viewers, along with the dudes. But I like to have a very diverse group of people in order to expand my life and enrich it. Also, I like the ladies' touch. Ladies help keep everything in order. They're impressive. All right. Email me at dave@bluehairdayplan.com. It's $16.07? No shit. Everywhere or just in California or San Diego? Now I'm Googling it because that sounds high. Let's see. It's 14 an hour. Sorry. It might be 16 in like San Francisco. San Diego's $14 an hour. It's going up to 15 in 2 years. So it's 14 in San Diego. I was going to say 16. Dang. No wonder. I can't believe that all the people I know that have businesses can't find anybody to work for them. Nobody can find anybody to work for them. They're giving bonuses just to show up to interviews. San Diego specifically, I just Googled it. It's 14. We don't usually have a higher one than the rest of the state. In the States is 14. So, way to go, Teresa. We're proud of you. We're all just traveling through this universe like an astronaut cut loose from his spacecraft with an oxygen supply in his suit, just kind of floating around. Sometimes you're able to push your way in the right direction and continue down that road. Sometimes you're not. What the hell? What are these people talking about in here? Do we have any mods in here? I've been rapping. I hope you're saying rapping and not. What the hell? What the hell? Do we have any mods in here right now? Do I have to handle this? Jesus. Okay. What kind of weirdos are in? Do we have incel invasion in here? How do I get rid of that? Ugh, that's gross. Sorry about that. Yeah, I just saw that. I don't even know what that... I just noticed that. It's disgusting. What the hell? What is that about? Disgusting. Ugh. I don't... thanks. Yeah, that was crazy. What is up with people? Why are there... Jeez, incels? What is... What the hell? I don't even know what he's talking about. I just saw two people talking about... Yeah. All right, what's your prediction, Edgar? 82 cents before SNL, then dropped to 45-ish. I could see that happening. I could see that. I mean, yeah, they just kind of just admitted to crimes on the internet, didn't they? They'll say, oh, I was just kidding. It's like, yeah, they're kicked out. Strangely, you can't block people permanently. You just hide them. So... YouTube needs to fix that. You walked away for 2 seconds and there was two incels talking about I don't even know what they were talking about, but it was not good. Yeah. They were not bots or spammers. I think they were just 16-year-olds, 15-year-olds without father figure. What's up, Clyde? Jay didn't get censored. He should have. He should have censored some other Jay. There was another Jay getting censored. Jason Jay needed to be censored. Yeah, I don't know about trading ETH. I don't know. Yeah? I don't know. I can't answer that question about trading ETH for Doge. Answer my questions, bro. Oh, well, Jahan's. I can't even see it. What did you ask me? I'll go back just for this. But you're kind of pushy, and that's not nice. So, apparently, maybe you didn't have a parent that set boundaries for you and taught you that you weren't the center of the universe, and not to be pushy. But let's take a look. Why Robinhood shows different rate than other sites? I don't know. I'm not Robinhood. There's an explanation, though, and it has to do, I think, with the pricing that they grab all this at, and before they can adjust the pricing, and what they need to have it at to move certain amounts of it, because they have to buy it, I think. Something like that. But no. This is not relationship advice. Yeah, and it's in a pool. It's kind of like Costco gas, if I had to guess, right? Like, you know, Costco has the gas and they buy it all at one time at one price, and then, yeah. Well, sometimes they'll even be ahead on the price. So if it's going up, you know it's more expensive, and if it's going down, it's higher. Or if you're selling, the price is lower. Probably. Yes. You're welcome. Jahaz's a bit. Ooh, what happened? What's happening here? Why are these people... What the hell is... What? Now we have another incel in here? Talking about date raping people? What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with people? What the hell? See, this is funny that people are basically, like, committing crimes on a permanent chat. It doesn't make any sense to me. They think it's like funny, but you know that's not the stuff you're supposed to say out loud in writing when everybody else can read, right? Like even if you're a criminal, right? So yes, Robin Hoods are different. You're not actually buying that cryptocurrency. You're buying a contract for it, right? Is that correct? I think so. I don't know what's going on. It's just weird. Now we got people talking about carrying guns in here. What the? Eureka. Now Eureka's getting sexist. Just because there were 3 idiots doesn't mean that all men are like that, right? So if you took a person and let's take their race and sex or religion, and then we saw 3 people exhibit poor behavior, are we gonna put that on the whole group of people? There's a word for that, right? So those people are called assholes. It's not because they're men. Well, it's not like we have 2,000 people in here. We have the usual 100 to 200. We don't need a bunch of weirdos in here. We got people packing in here. Jesus. I'm trying to hide people. Sorry. Jeez. Ew. I think it was the same group of people. Sorry. We're canceling some chats here. There's people in here. So, yeah. Saying nasty things. I think it's the same group of people. They play both sides of the fence here on this. Crazy kids. Crazy kids. So somebody needs to buy some Doge to get this back up to 60 cents. My chat just froze. So that was weird. I have to restart my little thing here. Sorry, that's why I was quiet. My chat just froze. I got some chat revenue, thank you. Did I miss somebody paying me? Whippersnappers. You think it'll be 70 cents when we wake up? We need to get past this 60. There's a definite point of containment at 60. All right, my chat works again. Sorry about that. What's up, CU? I remember you. $3 a.m. It's people in the other side of the world from the United States, because that's where I'm from, so it's the other side. Or it's drunk people in the United States. I'm gonna go with drunk people in the United States. There's gonna be a bunch of sales queued at 69. Like, and here there's probably like millions of sales at 69 cents, because there was probably somebody who bought Dogecoin and never thought it would ever get to 69 cents, and they just said, well, the hell with it, I'll just put it at 69 cents, like just randomly. You know what I mean? Like $1 and 69 cents would be the 2 biggest auto sell-off points, I would say. and in the entirety of Dogecoin. Drunk buys. That's right. Drunk buys are the best buys. This kind might make you money, or you could lose money. So, how much Doge do I have? I don't discuss my positions, but I do own Dogecoin. It's not a crazy amount, but it's 5 figures of it. Dollars. So 420 is a lot. Who knows what's going to happen? Well, here's the thing. It could get there. And if Doge gets like $10 or something like that, here's the problem. Inflation is probably going to be so high if that happens that your Doge to dollar won't make you much, won't be worth much, if that makes sense. That's like, doesn't make sense, right? So yeah, and crypto is not my main thing either, money wise. So the fact that I own that much Dogecoin is surprising. I'm a little bit older, so my stuff's spread out, like in age appropriate, depending if it's for my kid or for my retirement or whatever. Yeah, $3 is doable. 10 would be crazy, because 10, that means that your car's costing you $150,000. A beer at a bar is going to be like $25, that kind of thing. A dozen eggs would be like $20. So, because of inflation. Now, here's the problem. I don't want to be Debbie Downer here, but I'm not full of bull. See, haha. I don't day trade right now, Brian. I used to have a seat on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange trading mid caps futures overnight. So I would try and get a balance and arbitrage on the opening of the markets, and I hated it. Although it was quite profitable, but I hated it and I stopped. I had to get the console, Bloomberg, and all that shit in the house. The license fee, paperwork, all that crap. And inflation's already a problem. So you're going to see interest rates go up shortly. And that's going to be a problem for everything. And here's the main problem. What's causing the inflation, believe it or not, and it's not the economy overheating. It's the government money that was sent in. And this isn't politics. This is just facts. What happened is that most of the stuff that you can't get right now, which is causing the prices to go up, is because there aren't enough truckers to drive the things that you want around. It's not the cost to make them. It's not anything like that. There's a shortage. You know why your gas is so expensive right now? It's not the taxes. It's not even the refineries, but usually refineries hold back to the furthest amount they can to keep the price artificially high. If we had a third more refineries that were built and operating at their full capacities or at more capacity than they already do, the gas would cost half as much right now. Well, that's a problem for these companies, so they make sure that the gas price stays high. So the reason that inflation is going to be a problem, and it is right now for purchasing, buying, everything's getting more expensive, is because we don't have enough truckers. There's a shortage of truckers. There's not enough truckers to drive gas from a refinery to the gas stations. So highly trained, things like that. So people are getting money to not work right now. And that's a fact. We all, people got the stimmy, right? And there's unemployment out there. And there's only a certain amount of highly skilled people that can drive things like gas trucks and other long-term routes. You have to get training and everything. So there's not enough truck drivers right now, particularly ones that can take flammable stuff like gas and oil. You can't buy lumber right now for the same reasons. So people were trading like Ferraris for 2x4 because you can't find the wood you need to build things. That makes the price of housing go up. This is how things happen. So you literally, because of trucking, how important trucking is, there aren't enough people trained up right now to do the trucking that needs to be done. And that's what's causing the inflation, which is crazy. It's not because of all the other reasons that people think. It's literally just because we don't have enough truckers. A large version of it is. Yeah, anybody who does any construction knows lumber is ridiculous right now. Right? People are like, there's like, their firstborn son for some plywood. Yeah. So it's crazy. Yeah. So that's a big problem. You got a sled. Yeah. The gas price is literally because they can't get enough gas because of they don't have enough guys that are qualified for that. And also there's more regulation and stuff like that. Regulation makes price go up. That's for sure. So shipping too. Yeah. So everything, any transportation. Let's just say transportation. Transportation. Yeah. Transportation. It's a big problem. And so inflation goes up. Yeah, the doge will go up, but it won't be worth as much because you have to pay more for everything. So that's a problem if you're holding cash. That's the problem. Yep, it's crazy. That's right. Why work? People can't find people to work at anything that's even close to minimum wage. Even if you paid people $25 an hour, they'd still sit home. What job was it? I was talking to somebody like 2 days ago on Saturday, 3 days ago. And they were telling me, I forget what job it was, but it pays $25 an hour and they can't find anybody to come back. And it's not just people getting paid $10 an hour or $9 an hour that don't want to work. It's people that get paid $25 an hour that don't want to return to work because they're getting just enough to where they don't have to work. So they'd rather not work until it stops. Just the way it is. So that's crazy. Yeah. Shortage of everything. I know. We need the trucks. I don't know if that thing's ever coming out. Whoop. Oh. The fam's home. Woo! Yep, looking for workers. Yep, all the business owners I know, same problem. Same problem. Thank you for the nice hat compliment. I got it on sale right after the Capitol riots, it turns out. Somebody pointed this out to me. It's a bull hat. I think it might actually be Buffalo. Or a bull hat, because I'm bullish on Dogecoin this week. And but it was on sale on Etsy, strangely, right after the Capitol riots. So I don't think it's the same hat, but definitely not down with those guys. Lisa says, good night, Dave and all. Have a great night. Can't wait to see you guys next 4 hours. That's right. Oh, here's what to do. Oh, that's clickbait. Here's what you do. Here's what you do, Derek. You buy low, you sell high. If you think it's going to $1, you buy. If you don't think it's going to $1, you don't buy. Here's my prediction. I think this is going to continue to go up. This is going to continue to go up through Friday and Saturday. This is my personal opinion, not financial advice. Up through Saturday, and then it's going to go down. Unless Elon has some kind of crazy announcement, but he won't. That's my prediction. He's not going to. And then it's going to go back down another 20%, and then it's going to continue to go higher. I still see us hitting $1 this year, if not this summer. So that's what to do. If I were me, that's what I would do. What's up, Dunkinator? I remember you. Bought in with a few thousand at a penny, thanks to you, Matt Wallace and Miles. Hey, of course it was not financial advice for me, but way to go, Dunkinator. That's awesome. What's up, Maryland? How you doing? Thank you for coming on in here today. I appreciate it. True blessing is not to have to work 2 jobs, 16 hours a day, 7 days a week, pretty much. I would agree with that. I don't like working jobs. That's just me. That's what my commercial is about. Kind of how to be able to sit in your office at home and not have to work for somebody and actually still make money. If I were me, that's what I'd do. I would play the conservative game also starting Friday, sometime in the late afternoon. That's my theory on it. Yeah. All right. Thank you. I bought it on sale on Etsy. Mr. 808, what's up? Thank you. I bought it on Etsy. I'm bullish. It's my bull hat. You're an E5, the Navy. Yeah, you get the insurance, right? Shenanigans. What kind of shenanigans, Matt? Coinbase will list it once they get it all programmed. 500 billion? I don't think so, but I didn't think it would have a $70 billion market cap at any point either, anytime soon. So I've been wrong. So maybe, yeah. It also depends on what happens with inflation. So that's what I think. Side hustles, $50 an hour. That's a good idea. This may be a dumb question, but who is losing the money when I sell for high and buy back low? Whoever bought high and sold low. That's who loses the money. Does that make sense? So if you bought at 5 cents and sold at 40 cents, there is somebody who has that at 40 cents that just sold at like 30 cents. You know what I'm saying? Do I see a bubble forming? I don't see a bubble. I see a huge spike. We don't know what's going to happen with it. So, but technically, it might kind of be a. I think it's going to be a correction, but I think it continues to go upwards. I don't think it's going back to 5 cents again, but I could be wrong. Because Robinhood can't get enough Doge to fill the orders, I don't think. They run out of funding, too. They have to have enough money to cover the amount that's being traded, and they have to have enough cushion. So it's like an ice cream store, and everybody orders strawberry one day when they're not usually ordering strawberry. And so they run out of strawberry, and they have to stop selling it until a guy can go get some more strawberry down at the grocery store for them to make. And so that's what they're having problems with. Oh, we got a guest? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and do a guest. I didn't know. Look at me. Go ahead, send them in. We're going to have guests talking here. Send them in. You know what? Send them in while you're doing that. Oh, we got Cali Crypto. Hey, give me like 2 minutes. And Cali Crypto, if you want to talk, and let's get your levels. Let me get your levels. Okay. Speak to me. Talk to me, Cali Crypto. Talk to me. I hear your microphone. Hello? Are you there?
Hello? Yeah. Oh.
Are you there? Oh, there you are. Okay.
Yeah. Can you hear me? I didn't know you were talking.
Yeah. I got you on there. So I'm going to ask the audience if they can hear you.
Perfect.
Talk again.
Right.
Say some more words.
Hello.
Just say words. Can you guys hear her okay?
Awesome. Dogecoin is amazing.
You guys hear her okay?
Well, Blue Hair Dave, I wanted to say I didn't actually think you went to Tijuana for the dentist. I actually saw the picture, and when I was talking to Doge Democracy, I was like, oh no, he's just playing around. But then when I actually saw the picture, you were actually there. So that was really funny to actually see you at the dentist in Tijuana.
I did. I'm gonna put this. You can talk to everybody. And my kid just got home, and I'm going to make sure he's set up and then come back in like 3 minutes. You're the host for 3 minutes starting now.
All right, perfect. Well, Dogecoin is looking very nice. We are still right below 59 cents. I do see Dogecoin having a pretty nice breakout soon. We were having a little bit of selling pressure right at 61 cents. That was the all-time high. Bitcoin is pulling back. As we all know, Bitcoin likes to play around in the $55,000 region, not doing too much, pushing through those all-time highs. Well, I think the price actions are happening in anticipation of Elon Musk coming on Saturday Night Live, so that should be really interesting to see how far Dogecoin can actually be pushed, as it was created as a meme cryptocurrency and no one really believed in its use cases. But Dogecoin does have a lot of use cases. People are using it right now. You can transact value peer-to-peer very easily using cryptocurrency. And not just Dogecoin, but Bitcoin has been on the run for the last 12 years. So I see Dogecoin as like the baby Bitcoin. And hopefully one day Dogecoin can make it to $10. We'd have to have a pretty nice market cap around around $10 trillion in order to make $10 for one Dogecoin. So if we make it to 1 trillion, I think Dogecoin is nearly at 1 trillion market cap. I know we did push up through the rank. It was really nice to see Dogecoin go from number 7 cryptocurrency up to number 6. And then Dogecoin surprised everyone and continued the rally up to number 5 cryptocurrency, I believe it was. Yeah, Dogecoin made number 5. We passed Tether USD, which is a huge step for a cryptocurrency that did not have, well, I guess the argument can still be had that there's not much of a project behind it or a team, quote unquote. But I definitely think that the whole Dogecoin community is the team behind making Dogecoin a usable cryptocurrency that we can all enjoy just as much as people use Bitcoin, because I know a lot of people still see Bitcoin like out of realm because it's so expensive. It's still at $55,000, but just because it is at a really high price does not mean that Bitcoin can also keep appreciating in value over time. But I definitely see Dogecoin doing a lot over the next few months and few years. I did get kicked out of a trade because Dogecoin just kept running. So you definitely have to learn the art of diamond hands, as I say on my channel, Cali Crypto 209. I tried to preach diamond hands, but when you're in a trade or you're trying to accumulate on your tokens, you definitely can get left out, as Dogecoin can just continue to increase in value. So, and I guess there's art. Oh yeah. I was just talking on.
I'm back.
All right.
I didn't want to interrupt.
I was saying a lot, wasn't I? Like, I was running your channel.
That's very informative. Well, I don't even give these kinds of facts and figures. That would take research. I don't want to do that.
No, yeah, I feel like I like wake up at night like researching cryptocurrency, like watching charts, like just to see where Dogecoin is gonna go for the next couple of days. I've gotten really into it. I actually started investing into cryptocurrency last November, so it was fairly soon. But I did get really into it, and I've learned a lot since then.
Yeah, there's always lots to learn, and it's kind of like regular, with regular investing, because there's a lot of tomfoolery too that doesn't make people put a lot of stuff into it that like people put like technicals on like crypto, especially like Dogecoin, and the technicals don't really matter much of anything. That they're kind of pointless. So it's funny, but as far as like trying to predict it, yeah, I think you just did a good job of telling us what has happened. I think that's the best you can do, really, is tell people what has happened.
Yeah, definitely. Well, and I've been following Dogecoin. I had purchased my first 100 Dogecoin for just $1 at a fraction of a cent. So I bought Dogecoin before we had hit 1 cent, and I was continuing to invest into Dogecoin because I just knew that there was definitely a large crowd behind this token, because not only in its value being a lot cheaper than that of Bitcoin, and it just seems more obtainable for most to buy, a cryptocurrency that's very small in value. I actually did not go after smaller capped cryptocurrencies that did not have a very large market cap, like under $1 billion. And then Dogecoin started to get to $600 million, $800 million. I was like, okay, well, we were at like 0.008 cents then. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to buy a lot of Dogecoin like right now. And I had got in right below 1 cent. And I had continued to invest. After that, we had the spike up to 9 cents, which was just hysterical, because when Dogecoin came back down, we were at 5 or 6 cents for like 2 months. And Dogecoin could just not squeeze out of that wedge of 5 to 6 cents. And then we had that nice spike up to 11 and 13 cents. And then Dogecoin just kept going after that. And now we're at 61 cents, nearly 62 cents for one Dogecoin. So I definitely have seen the progression of price movements for Dogecoin. I have been keeping on it for quite some time.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you made some good money. You made some good gains on this. So that's awesome.
Yes, I did. And that's what I said. I actually nearly liquidated half my position, but as I saw that, this meme cryptocurrency just pushed its way up in the top 10 cryptocurrency, and it didn't even stop there. Dogecoin went to 7, and I was like, okay, well, this is interesting. Is Dogecoin going to drop back down to like number 13 or number 14 again, like, where we were hanging out there? And then, the hype just kept going, and everyone's like, Dogecoin, Elon Musk, Mark Cuban, Ellen now. Like, I think the news with Ellen definitely set things off, because she has like so many viewers, who watch her and everything. So that just definitely gave the name out to what Dogecoin and cryptocurrency is, because there are still a lot of young people out there who want to, invest and have control of their finances. So, it's not something that we're necessarily taught in school, which was just very interesting to me. I was completely self-taught for it investment-wise. I mean, you can go specifically for things like that, but for its finances and everything like that, you don't really learn that in your years of high school and things like that. So
no,
you really have to take
job.
you really have to take that your own initiative over your finances if you're into investing, or if you come across investing, because a lot of people actually don't invest, which is just still surprising that there is still a huge percentage of people who do not currently invest in the stock market. I do own stocks as well. I'm not just specifically in cryptocurrency, but a lot of people still are not invested. So if we start to teach people the right way to invest, and I definitely do think that cryptocurrency will turn into the right way of investing, because the movement of how fast it is, you can instantly send value to someone, and that's just totally superior to the dinosaur technology that we're currently utilizing with the bank systems. Why do I have to wait 3 to 5 days to send my grandma $100 or to send my mom $100, I have to wait 2 to 3 days for that bank transfer to clear, and then my mom will get the money. What if my mom needs the money, for an emergency, and I can instantly send her cryptocurrency, and then she can withdraw that or use that however she needs instantly. So it's definitely going to continue growing from here. We do see price projections for Bitcoin upwards of $100,000 per Bitcoin. So we're just about halfway there, and I definitely do see Dogecoin capturing that $1 trillion market cap, and then we'd be at
really 1 trillion.
I'm sorry.
When do you think
Sorry,
when do you think that's gonna happen?
No, we're not going to hit 1 trillion before we hit 100 billion. Sorry, I was trying to say
100 billion. Yes. Okay.
And then
yeah.
when we make 1
like,
trillion, that means that when we make 1 trillion, that means that Dogecoin is at $10 and Bitcoin is at $500,000 per Bitcoin. So I do see that over the 3 to 5 years from now, Dogecoin can possibly be around $10. The way that cryptocurrency moves and the growth that it has in these cycles of the Bitcoin halving and all this happening in the cryptocurrency markets, people are just drawn to the cryptocurrency markets over the years. It has just been steadily increasing and increasing over time since Bitcoin was first initiated and the first block was mined for Bitcoin.
Yeah. I agree about a lot of that. And I think the reason people discount sometimes some of this is because this is worldwide, right? So we've got people in here that are in India, China, right? And so they're going to find a way. And it's not just like some stock that's based in the United States that people are investing on, or stock that's based in London. It's worldwide. And then you've got some brand names, right? You've got your Kleenex and your Vaseline or whatever, right? So that's what people, they don't call it petroleum jelly, right? They call it Vaseline, or they call it Kleenex. They don't call it tissue, whatever, And so you've got your Bitcoins, but most people don't know what Ethereum is, right? But they know it. Most people at this point know Bitcoin and Dogecoin now because it's been on the news. Like your person off the street that has no idea what it is. So that helps. And all the people that would come in here and say, oh, it's just some stupid meme coin, but nothing. Well, guess what? It's known now. And having name recognition counts for 50% of the battle. So
it does.
Yes, okay,
it
Vaseline,
does.
Bad choice. Sorry. But that's a so sorry. People are like, what?
But just Dogecoin continuing to move up in the rank and making number 5 cryptocurrency. Just think about that. There are hundreds of other cryptocurrencies out there that can arguably be said that they have a better project behind them. They have a team working on that certain token. But Dogecoin didn't have any of that. The creator kind of dropped Dogecoin after he sold and liquidated his positions after he had lost his job, I believe had happened. So what I find interesting too is that Dogecoin wasn't pre-mined. So the tokens that are out in circulation, it wasn't pre-mined by anyone. So you do still have these whale wallets, but I think these whale wallets were created after Dogecoin had that spike up to 1 cent back in 2018 and 2017 into 2018. And I think that's when people started to catch weight and were steadily accumulating Dogecoin around that time, because we do still have those whale wallets on the Dogecoin ranking.
Yeah. Roby has a question. We'll give it to you. In the future, do you think stocks will be linked to crypto to perform?
I do think in some way the stock market, and meaning like the S&P and companies, because you see the mass adoption and these banks introducing cryptocurrency into their systems, saying that they can, or their wealthy clients can purchase Bitcoin and things like that. I think it's BNY Mellon and banks like that. So when you have these huge funds that are allocating assets into cryptocurrency, it's only going to continue. We already have, I believe, Snickers and Slim Jim. There are countless other companies that are already integrating their payment systems with cryptocurrency. So that basically is integrating cryptocurrency with the stock market, because of course these companies would have to have some stake in these cryptocurrencies if they are going to have people access that as payment.
Cool. Mad Threads is asking me a question about hat. He made me a custom hat, which is awesome. I can't wait to show it off. It arrived today at the mailbox. I got to go pick it up still. So hopefully I'll have it by tomorrow night. So thank you for that. He made an awesome hat. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so, how nice. So nice.
Yes. So,
but it's
yeah,
really
so
interesting to be on Blue Hair Dave. I was so excited to see you messaged on my channel with Doge Democracy. Me and Doge Democracy have been working really hard trying to make our live streams. I do have to work every so often, so I do videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So not every day, but I try to come on the well, I'm constantly on the crypto markets every day, but I just do the live streams 3 times a week.
Cool. I'll give you some tips off of the show or whatever we live stream. I'll give you some tips that I found when I was growing this up. So, and still learning, but I found some, some shortcuts and stuff so I can help you out there.
Right.
Okay, I got to ask this. Sorry, it's off topic. Sean, this is Sean, right? Sean McCree, Blue Pill Dave. What does that even mean? You timed him out. I want to.
Is there a red pill, David?
Well, I know what he means, but I don't understand why is he obviously doesn't know me. And I know that red pill, blue pill, blah, 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 blah. It's possible to have the best factors of both pills. Is that it? Can somebody be a purple pill? Isn't that like from heartburn or something? But I don't understand why
it must be your alter ego. That must be what it is. The red Dave.
I don't get it. Like, what the heck I don't understand. It's like, I don't know. I don't understand these. This is something that it's something I don't understand. I don't understand the whole incel thing. Like, I thought it was a joke when I first saw it a couple years ago. I thought people just made it up, but I didn't know it was like a real thing. And I don't understand why they get so angry.
And what I'm really excited for is Dogecoin's correction. I am fully prepared. I have capital to the side, ready to BTFD. Like, I am just so happy to dump the wheelbarrow
in and just dump it all in there.
I have to get back in on my position because Dogecoin is just going to continue growing. And yes, crypto. And when I had first initially started investing in a cryptocurrency, I had started watching these crypto YouTubers who make videos on there, and since they were making videos well before I was and already in the markets, they knew a lot more. So I basically listened to what they had to say, and the main thing was Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Get as much Bitcoin as you can, because there is a finite supply of tokens that can ever be mined. So that was always the key thing in the crypto markets, was to get as much Bitcoin, obtain as much Bitcoin as you possibly could, within your own financial situation, of course. So I listened to that, and I allocated mainly 75% of most of my investment amount at that time into Bitcoin, and it still is in Bitcoin at this current moment. Which is so interesting, because I've had the diamond hands for Bitcoin, but I've tried to swing Dogecoin, because I've just when the price movements were around 5 to 6 cents, we were there for a good 6 weeks. It was like 4 to 6 weeks. Dogecoin did not move from 5 to 6 cents, and after that the hype started to grow, and then the market cap started to grow, and I didn't think that it would come this far, honestly. I honestly didn't think it would come this far, because it was instilled in my head that Dogecoin was a meme cryptocurrency. It doesn't have any use cases. There's a 129 billion supply. Yes, there is a large circulating supply of Dogecoin, but that does not mean that the price can increase faster than that circulating supply can, continue to be introduced onto the market. So I just can see Dogecoin increasing in value much faster than those, what is it, like 9 billion or however many can be mined per year, 8 billion or something. As time goes on, yeah, the price of Dogecoin is going to be well over $1 before there can be more Dogecoin introduced into the market.
Yeah, it's the way you have to outspend, right? If people use more than circulating or is being added, then that helps. But the counteraction to that, strangely enough, is this is why it's a market, is that the more people are less likely to use it to spend when it's worth more. So if it's 5 cents, nobody cares, and they're like, okay. And then when it costs, if it's $1 and they think it might be $2, they're gonna hold it, right? It's kind of like a counteraction that goes on there, which is interesting, something to think about. But I think you're right. I see this going up. Somebody's got Neil says, "What's your rough strategy for Doge these next days? Trying selling high and buying dips, or just hold and close to?" Neil, my personal strategy is I'm selling in 2031. So I just wanted to keep that up. So,
that is a great strategy, Blue Hair Dave. That is the perfect strategy. But I definitely do say that we can capture these price movements if you are precise. You have to be very, very on the charts, because I think Dogecoin is going to hit the 65-cent mark leading up to Saturday. We are right at 60 cents. There's a lot of buying pressure keeping Dogecoin right at 60 cents. We're at 59 cents right now. So I really don't see those diamond-handed Doge army people out there selling their Dogecoin because they see Dogecoin increasing in value by a lot. So having people out there hodling their cryptocurrency does help with that circulating supply not being on the market.
Yep. Awesome. So how's your stream going? Did you tell everybody you had a stream?
Yeah, it's going good. It's Cali Crypto 209. It is my YouTube channel. I do kind of do a podcast like with Doge Democracy every so often if I don't feel like getting ready for the camera. But I usually do a live stream where people can watch me talk about the markets for cryptocurrency. I do get a little involved, but Doge Democracy does keep the entertainment going for the channel. So that's always good to have.
Yeah. It's how long have you gone on one of them?
I believe my first live stream, actually, we were at 4 hours, but it just got really excessive to me, and with my work schedule as well. So we kind of just do a little over 1 hour live stream with Doge Democracy, and it is later in the evening because the time difference for Doge Democracy, he is in Australia, so he's pretty far away from here in the United States.
Yeah. He's a good guy. We had him on here as well.
Oh yeah. He's really fun. He's really fun. And he's taught me a lot too since we have been talking. Doge Democracy has been watching my live stream since I first started, which was 2 months ago. I was talking about Dogecoin when we had that spike up to 1 cent. I wasn't live streaming, but I was making videos about Dogecoin spiking up to 1 cent. And then after that, everything just kept growing. And I was like, well, I'm just going to make some live streams and, show people the right way to take control of their finances through cryptocurrency, which you really can do if you're paying attention and you're making the right moves.
Yeah, I agree. They like you. But you're popular on here.
Dogecoin is looking nice. We just hit 59 cents. Look at that. I think we are helping with that buying pressure for Dogecoin. So I'm definitely sure that Dogecoin will be at that 65-cent mark fairly soon. As SNL leading up to that, look out for corrections. As this is not. If you are long term, you want to wait for the dip. You do not want to buy in your cryptocurrency when it's up almost 18 cents. Dogecoin basically doubled or it tripled from 20 cents. We were around 20, 21, 23, and now we're up to 59 cents. So you want to wait until your cryptocurrency has a nice cool off moment. So even though we are going up in value, I know it's so hard to see. You're like, oh, I'm missing out. If I get in now, it's my money's going to go up. Yes, that may happen, but Dogecoin can have a very, very hard correction and come down back to 28, 30 cents. Dogecoin can basically drop half of its price. And come back down to 30 cents. So we just have to keep that in mind, that cryptocurrency is very, very volatile. Nothing continues to go up in value for too long. So we do have to watch out for those corrections and have some capital on the side ready to BTFD.
Yeah, it's it definitely, we don't know what's going to happen, right? So it could just as easily never see 25 cents again, or
right.
It could be at 20 cents tomorrow. And I think if there is going to see a dip, I think it's going to be after Saturday. That's what I've been saying. That's been my call. But for all I know, it could go, but it might go over $1, and then the dip would be to 75 cents, right? So
you're totally right.
I don't know. Yeah, I
You're
don't
totally
know.
right about that.
It almost hit 6 cents.
That is just up to your own risk management. If you're okay with buying in at Dogecoin at 60 cents for one Dogecoin, which is just crazy because I've seen Dogecoin at below 1 cent, and now we appreciate, hundreds of percent over this time. But if your risk tolerance is okay and you're okay with Dogecoin dropping below that 50-cent mark, which you saw Dogecoin drop up to 60, or we made it up to 61 cents. We dropped back down to 51 cents. That was a slight correction.
60.
That was only a 62 or 61 cent. That was at all-time high. Then we corrected back down to 51, I believe it was. That was the low, or 50 cents, like the high 50s. And that was only 10 cents. That was only a 10 cent retracement in price. So just think about if Dogecoin retraced in price by 20 cents and we hit the 40 cent trend line. You just do have to keep that in mind if your risk tolerance is okay with losing 20 cents per Dogecoin if you are buying in at this current moment, because we are at all-time highs for Dogecoin. So the price movements are going to be very volatile. They can fall down very, very fast, and people definitely have to know about the price actions of how cryptocurrency moves. Nothing goes up forever. I know it's euphoric and it just seems so nice to see the price going up, but for your own risk management and your finances to allocate into cryptocurrency, this is not financial advice, but you just want to have your own way of investing. I dollar cost average. So every time I had $20, I would buy $20 of Dogecoin around 5 cents. So when we were in that wedge of 5 to 6 cents, every time I had an extra $20 or $40, I would be consistently buying Bitcoin and Dogecoin. But for every 20 I would spend for Dogecoin, I was buying $100 of Bitcoin. So just think about if I was buying $100 of Dogecoin, putting those assets into Dogecoin and putting $20 into Bitcoin. My way of perceiving the crypto markets definitely have changed. As Dogecoin, the meme cryptocurrency, is still ranked number 5 cryptocurrency in the entire market.
Yeah. I think everybody's pretty excited. We just hit a daily high, which was just below the all-time high, which is pretty cool. I think you talking actually moved it up over the meter. I'm pretty sure somebody just bought like $10,000 worth.
Well, thank you.
They're listening to you.
Thank you.
So
we do have to have, and that's the thing too. If you are buying in at this current moment of 60 cents for one Dogecoin, you have to have the long-term price outlook for your current holdings. So you might see a lot of red some days, but then Dogecoin can pop up over $1 and you basically doubled your money. So if you are dollar cost averaging, buying a small amount, a very small amount, you don't have to put a large amount into cryptocurrency. You want to catch those price retracements. You don't want to buy in at all-time highs. When you see red, that's when I love to go shopping, as the coronavirus has been impeding us from going out shopping. I know everything is getting better now, but back then I was definitely shopping for cryptocurrency while we were inside for the pandemic, quarantined inside.
Yeah. So here's a question for you. So you're if we're talking about what you were just talking about. So the average person or most people are probably looking at this saying, okay, so if I have to wait until it goes down, how do I know what down is? Because I was going to buy it when it was at 6.5 cents and I was waiting for it to go back down to under 5 cents. And the next thing you know, I woke up and now the lowest it was is 30 cents. What do I do now? Is that going to happen to me today? Am I waiting for it to go down to 40 cents or at this point 50 cents, hoping it goes to 50 cents and then I will never see it below 70 cents again?
You know,
that's what people are thinking, I'm sure.
This is all I have to say. If you are into watching charts, I know not everyone is into watching charts, and I have gotten fully integrated with watching charts and figuring out exactly where we are going to end up. But if you zoom out, if you have a chart laid out, and if you zoom out, okay, we had a really, really nice run up. Dogecoin did have, I want to say the slight corrections. We have not had a healthy, strong correction. Dogecoin has not retraced in price enough, I believe, to continue rallying up. It's looking very, very tight right now for Dogecoin. It's looking like it's ready to either, possibly go up to that 65-cent mark. That's what I was saying. We can pop to 65 cents. I'm pretty sure we can make it to 65 cents, but we might have a nice retracement back down because the 1 week chart is just, we're still up hundreds of percent. So we're in overbought territory, basically. Things are being overbought, and you have to be very cautious because there are still a lot of whale wallets who can put that circulating supply back on the market if they decide to sell more than is being purchased for Dogecoin.
I'm getting the candles set up. Somebody requested I go back in on them, so. On the
yeah, I mean, if you're zooming out from even the 30-minute chart, I mean, we popped up from 22 cents and then we didn't stop there. We didn't even have a correction from 22 to 25 cents. Then from 25 cents, we went to 31 cents.
Yeah, we did have a correction from the original, what was it?
46 cents?
Like right before Doge Day, it hit 14 cents for like a minute. So
right,
for like a hot minute.
But if you see that, we were at 46, and Dogecoin dropped down to 17 cents. So we were at 46 cents. Dogecoin fell back down to 17 cents. So we were below that 20-cent mark, even though we had hit basically doubled that and hit 40 cents. So that's why I'm just urging everyone to be cautious, because if we're at 60 cents, we can have a healthy correction leading up to the SNL. We could probably tap the 65 cents, fall back down, leading up to the SNL, tap 40 cents, maybe play around maybe the high 38 cents. I'm really hoping for a nice entry on Dogecoin around 38 cents. I'm not fully saying that's going to happen because the price movements are just so volatile. So you can't really say that for sure there's going to be a sell-off and a nice pullback. But things are getting very, very dicey at this moment because Dogecoin is up by a lot in a very short amount of time. So there is going to be a healthy correction fairly soon. So you just want to watch out for that and make sure you're not putting too much of your assets that you're willing to, play around with and or lose, because it's possible for it to go down by a lot, and then you'll be pretty upset at your investment decision, which we don't want to make bad investment choices. We want to make good investment choices. So I know the hype is here and Dogecoin is up, but you just have to be really, really cautious for your own financial situation. We want to make money, we don't want to lose money.
Yeah, I think if people just remember that this is a speculation right here. So Dogecoin, we're speculating. It's not really. I wouldn't even call this an investment. I would call it a speculation, because an investment implies there's more market fundamentals behind it, and there aren't any behind this. And so, or business, right? So it's basically like Bitcoin, but Bitcoin's a holder of value because of its limit. Dogecoin's different. It's just a currency, and there's really nothing besides its popularity holding it. And so that's why you have to be careful. But I think almost all cryptocurrencies are speculations. And speculation is another word for gambling with financial tools. And so just treat it that way. And if you're only using money that you might gamble with in Las Vegas, then go for it. I would not. I would put a portion. And this is not financial advice, but a portion of what you want for retirement and stuff, I would cover it in crypto. If I was 25 right now, I would be putting almost half of it. That's what I would personally be doing because of the upside on it is so much higher than the regular stock market would be. But either way, you're probably pretty safe because over time, all this stuff is going up. And this has done exactly what the markets have pretty much done. Not all the coins, but if you're evenly distributed, around and you don't have it all in one coin, you're probably be sitting pretty, I would think. 10 years from now, 20 years from now. And if you're day trading, you're a gambler anyway, and you already know all this. And you probably lost a bunch of money, and you've probably been worried while it went down. It only takes getting bit too many times doing that to stop doing that. But some people like that rush. But just make sure you're not doing it with money that you can't afford to lose. People are like, my life savings. Don't do that. Do not do that.
Right. And I'm fully prepared to buy back in my full position that I did let go of. But the main reason was to just accumulate more Dogecoin because I thought we were going to have a nice drop back down to 28 cents. I think we're at like 35 cents or 36 cents. I was like, okay, this must be the top for Dogecoin. This must be the top. So I did let go of a few around 30 cents. And then Dogecoin just surprised me. Dogecoin really surprised me, and it doubled. It went to 60 cents, and we are just continuing to increase in value. But definitely zoom out because there is a correction in the future. I'm just sure that we are going to have a nice retracement. Rather that be after we tap 65 cents,
inevitable,
or before we tap 65 cents. But Dogecoin is going to have a nice pop up, but we are going to fall back down pretty hard. So just be very, very aware of that. You want to be really cautious. But we are popping over 60 cents, which is a really bullish indicator that buying pressure is still here for Dogecoin. The volume is crazy too. Dogecoin is still number one in volume. I'm looking at my Binance account, and Dogecoin is still up 700 million for volume. So that definitely is helping for the price actions that we're currently experiencing for Dogecoin.
We're about to hit, hopefully, an all-time high, maybe.
It looks like it at 61 cents, and we are just pushing through right now, which is
I think
very amazing to see.
614, I think, was the all-time, and today's was 612, which
614, 615. Yeah, and for confirmation of that, we definitely would have to break through this 60 cent mark and hold above that, and then breaking through 62. That's why I pointed out 65 is just the next level that we would be hitting. 65 cents is definitely no problem for Dogecoin, but just watch out for those corrections. And it just seems as though Dogecoin does have slight corrections. They're not big corrections. They have become really, really stable because there is just so many. There's so much millions and millions of dollars that have gone into that market cap. So that has helped to stabilize the price actions ever so slightly with Dogecoin.
Yeah, but there's always going to be corrections, but a correction is just a way of saying there's this, there's up and there's down. And put it this way, I see some of the people are kind of discussing like, well, stocks, and if I put it in stocks and this and that, but we're just saying not stocks necessarily, just things that are kind of a safer bet usually. Nothing's a sure bet, right? And there are things, though, that over 30, 40 years have shown to be pretty steadily just always going up. And there's things to do that. They usually don't have as much return, but they're okay. But just because crypto in the last 2 months made way more than the Dow Jones did doesn't mean that in 5 years that's going to be the case, or a year it's going to be the case, or 2 years it's going to be the case, or 20 years. Because that's the difference between climate and weather, right? So just because it's raining right now doesn't mean that it's not going to be sunny for the next 7 days. And just because it's raining, 2 states away doesn't mean it's not going to be. And so it rains in a desert sometimes, right? So there's a difference between looking at something in a narrow view. I think what you're saying is if you put the chart out is that you'll see that we're due for a correction. I think, of course, common sense
Yeah.
dictates that it has
Yeah.
to happen. When there's an up, there's
Yeah.
a down. Now, is the down going to be smaller than the upspin? And I do think that is going to be the case. That's just me, but maybe I'm just being positive thinking. I don't think
that's what I was saying.
The correction is really just profit taking for the most part, and then it keeps going up because people don't want to dump this.
From 61 cents, we dropped to 51 cents. That was only a 10-cent retracement. Excuse me. And Dogecoin has tripled, almost nearly quadrupled in value very, very quickly. So for just to have those 10-cent price retracements is very, very small compared to what I'm used to seeing with Dogecoin. From 9 cents, I know it was a long time ago, but from 9 cents, we had fell to the high 2-cent area for Dogecoin. And that was a lot, back then seemed like a lot because if you had a lot invested at that time, you were definitely in the red, buying in at all-time highs because people buying in at 7-8 cents, we had dropped back down to 3, 4, 5 cents, and then we were in that wedge of 5 to 6 cents for the remainder of February and April. But through the nice run up in April, it's really nice to see that Dogecoin is in the big market cap ranking cryptocurrencies because it is stable. It is a stable investment because Bitcoin, for the most part, is a stable investment. It has been appreciated in value every year by about 200%. So if you put that into perspective,
if you pick its best days,
right? If you pick its best days, but investing into the stock market, you're not going to get a 300% return, a 500% return, unless you're holding for the next maybe 10 to 15 years. It's going to take some time holding the right stocks and waiting for that. Maybe if you're in dividend stocks as well or growth stocks. But I'm still up over 800% for my Dogecoin. So I could not get an 800% return on any other stock that I would have invested in from last November until now, going into May. I would never have got at least over a 50%, 40% return in the stock market because the movement, those dinosaur dividends definitely do not keep your portfolios growing as quickly as inflation, of course, is going around. So you want to hold an asset that is continuing to appreciate in value and gain value faster than your money is losing value. So every time you're going out purchasing something, it's costing more and more to buy the same items. I mean, even from when I was a child, I'm 25 now, but even when I was younger, things were a lot cheaper, and inflation is definitely awry. So if you're holding the right assets, those assets are going to continue to appreciate in value if you are holding them long term.
Yeah, and also I think that cryptocurrency in general right now is kind of in a sweet spot for, it's not as risky as it was like 3 years ago or 5 years ago. And so it's more stable now, and there's still all the upside is still sitting there. And so it's not like some crazy thing to do.
Oh my God, I think we just made an all-time high.
The mainstream just started. We did.
We made an all-time high right now.
Yeah.
On the live stream, I am on Blue Hair Dave, and Dogecoin is making an all-time high. So watch out for 62 cents. I see us popping right to 62 cents. And if we can stay over 62, we hit 62.5. We don't have too much of a pullback after 62. 65 cents is the next level that Dogecoin should be popping to, which is just crazy to think about Dogecoin moving in price that quickly. But you can see that this is help from Slim Jim. This is help from Snickers. This is help from Mark Cuban. This is help from Elon Musk. These are these people who have a large amount of assets who are purchasing Dogecoin in this current moment. I'm quite sure of it, that they're purchasing large amounts of Dogecoin so they can transact in Dogecoin in the near future.
Yeah, I think I see this going to 69.
Wow, we're
since
really popping. We
tonight
popped
now.
over 62. Look at that.
63. We just
Oh
hit
my God.
63.
Wow,
I
look
see
at
this
this
hitting
happening right now.
69 tonight
Blue Hair
because
Dave,
a couple people,
this is history
a
being
couple,
made right now.
a couple people mentioned
Well,
this earlier about when Asia wakes up, they're buyers usually, and the price
right,
always goes up
right.
overnight. So between like 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning, my time Pacific, is when you're probably going to see this hit 69 cents. I'm guessing. So.
I guess we said, should you buy in now? And that's crazy because if you would have bought in at 59 cents, you would have been up on your investment right now, which is just crazy to think about. You would have been up, like, depending on how much you invested, up by a good amount right now. Like, we've just popped up 3 cents. Look, this is the level 62.5, 63 cents. We're popping right to 65 cents for Dogecoin. Nothing is keeping
Could have bought.
that selling pressure is definitely not here like it used to be. For Dogecoin.
You could have bought
it's
within
still
24
here.
hours ago at 49 cents.
Right. I know. And I did
Yeah.
not buy back in my position currently because I'm just very scared of the price actions for Dogecoin. But hey, if Dogecoin makes it to $1, I will still be buying one Doge equals one Doge, and I will be buying Dogecoin at $1 if I can no longer purchase below $1 for Dogecoin. I will continue to invest just as Bitcoin continue to appreciate in value. I do see the same thing happening with Dogecoin. It's definitely not going to stop here.
It looks like green candles right now. Here we go.
Wow, look at that.
This is great.
63.5. The next level is 65 cents. I just pointed that out. 65 cents is the next area we should be pushing through for Dogecoin if there's no selling pressure at the 64-cent price value. But this is a very bullish indicator. This, oh, oh, okay, no problem. No problem. This is a very bullish indicator, but you want to be very, very cautious, as even though we are hitting all-time highs, we can have nice pullbacks to under 60 cents possibly. So be very, very careful if you are trying to FOMO in and chase on all-time highs. Dogecoin is at an all-time high right now. What? We just hit over 63 cents. Dogecoin hit 63.4 currently. This is just crazy. It's only Tuesday, and Dogecoin is already moving like Elon Musk is talking on SNL already. So this is really, really just awesome to see. I'm kind of sad that I did not get back in on my position a little earlier, but it's quite all right, and I will continue to dollar cost average and accumulate as many Dogecoin as I possibly can. Bitcoin is having a little bit of a selling pressure still at $55,000, so I do think Bitcoin is still in a good level. If Bitcoin was around the 52 to 51,000, that would be a bit more bearish for Bitcoin, but things are still looking bright for Bitcoin. We did have a pop up to 59,000 again for Bitcoin, so hopefully we can push up to that 58,000, passing all-time highs for Bitcoin around the $65,000 mark. But Dogecoin is just going crazy right now, and when we're having these spikes up, the price movements are going to be very, very volatile. So you want to be very cautious about where you're putting your assets. I know it's so hard not to FOMO in. So if you are holding Dogecoin, congratulations, because the Dogecoin train has left the station, and it does not look as though the Dogecoin train is turning back for anyone looking for a ride. We are moving very, very quickly, as 65 cents is the next key area we should be watching out for Dogecoin. I am invested into plenty of other cryptocurrencies. I do stress to diversify your portfolio in more than 3 cryptocurrencies at least. If you do have the assets to put into the crypto markets. Paper handing definitely shows to be not the right thing to do, as Ethereum Classic is around it made an all-time high actually of $80 for Ethereum Classic. I think this is in part of Ethereum making that 34 and almost $3,500 for Ethereum. So I actually paper-handed Ethereum Classic around I think it was $9. I had sold my Ethereum Classic at $9, and I had a few Ethereum Classic, which is just crazy to think about. Had I held on to those few uh, Ethereum Classic that I got for like, I think it was like $6 at the time. Ethereum Classic was only $6, and I had picked up a few Ethereum Classic, and we went up to $9. I'm like, oh, cool! I'm gonna sell my Ethereum Classic, and look at Ethereum Classic now. All-time highs of $81 for Ethereum Classic. I would have been up a nice amount in my portfolios had I held on to Ethereum Classic. But you do want to diversify into other cryptocurrencies. I do currently hold VeChain. VeChain is a another good cryptocurrency that does have a actual project, you can say, behind it, and use case for VeChain. Binance BNB is still doing very, very well, as it's made that all-time high of 680, I think it was for Binance BNB, or 688, something like that. I do hold Binance BNB, Cardano. You know, I kind of FOMO'd in on the crypto market when I had first started. So, you know, I just felt as though I needed to buy everything. And in a way, it was the right choice, because we were at much, much lower price values than we currently are. So I would have been up a lot, still am up a lot on my investment from investing into cryptocurrency around December going into January. And had I just held on to all the tokens that I literally had like 30 different cryptocurrencies. It was almost unhealthy, but I got my portfolio down just a bit. I'm holding a little over 20 cryptocurrencies, I think now. Not so much a large amount into all, of my tokens, but just a very small amount, just $100 here, $50 there, and, this token or that token, if I feel as though they're going to continue growing. I did purchase Polygon Matic as well, around, I got it on Polygon Matic around 35 cents when I had purchased Polygon Matic, and Polygon Matic made it up to like 91 cents, I think it was, for Polygon Matic. So there's plenty of other cryptocurrencies that you can use for quote unquote that stability, if you're not too sure about your token gaining that value over time. So you definitely want to have diversification within your own portfolios and within your own financial situation. Definitely do not spend too much than you are willing to let go of, as the crypto markets are very, very volatile. It's nice to see everything go up, but things can come back down very, very quickly. If you're holding long term, that could be okay, because these short-term pullbacks don't really phase you. You're not really worried about a 10-cent price retracement. You're a little more concerned, well, my risk tolerance for Dogecoin would have to drop back down to below 10 cents, around 7 to 5 cents, in order for me to actually be negative on my investment. So if Dogecoin dropped down to 20 cents, I would still be up on my investment. If Dogecoin dropped down to 10 cents, I would still be up on my investment for Dogecoin, because I was purchasing at such an early time for Dogecoin. I had got in right before the hype, and I'm definitely happy to have my Dogu title of 10,000 plus Dogecoin, which is, I'm very fortunate to have that now, as it's worth a lot more than I had initially purchased it for. So Dogecoin is just, it's not stopping. We're still at 63 cents right now. I think the all-time high right now is just below 64 cents for Dogecoin. It's 638 to 637 for Dogecoin. So I'm pretty upset that I liquidated some of my position before we basically doubled. So I practically could have doubled my my investment had I just kept it in there. But that's what happens, that's what happens in the cryptocurrency markets. We learn, and we learn to make the right decisions afterwards. So I will be fully dollar cost averaging into Dogecoin when we do have a nice pullback for Dogecoin. Just the last week or month, sorry, the last month for Dogecoin, we're up over 900%. 900% for the past month. So we are in dicey waters in this current moment. So if you're ready to jump in those wishy-washy waves, be prepared for a nice pullback for Dogecoin, as it is imminent for a cryptocurrency to have a nice cool off period and find an area where it is stabilizing that price value. But Dogecoin looks to be stabilizing above 62 cents. I hope your portfolios are green, and that is what we want, our green portfolios.
Hi, I'm back.
Oh,
look,
I just finished talking to you. I do talk a lot. I do apologize.
You and I had that in common, but sometimes I need a break. I was on for 3 hours this morning, and now I'm 2 hours and 15 minutes. I would have ended it like two. I would have ended it like an hour and a half, but I can't when it's at all-time highs. So
right.
It's too exciting.
Really good.
Yeah. So, but my kid, he wanted some dinner. Turns out he eats, and but I had that tri-tip I smoked, so he wanted some of that. So I just sliced it on up. I made some fresh green beans. This is Dave's recipe show.
Oh.
I had some fresh green beans that I had parboiled and then fried in butter yesterday. So it was leftovers.
That sounds delicious. Oh wow, Dogecoin having a nice pop up. 6.4. 6.4 is the next level that I pointed out. 64 and of course 65 cents. I just pointed out 65 cents, and Dogecoin is 1 cent away from 65 cents.
It's going to 69 tonight. We all know this.
But we might be hitting 69 tonight. So look out for that 65 to be hit, and we might have a little bit of a pullback and selling pressure at 65, of course, and then we might be hitting a little bit higher than that. It's just continuing to grow, so be very, very careful. But it's funny that your viewers had asked that, should I buy now? And had they bought in, right there at 60 cents, they're up to 4 cents already.
If we're being honest, you could flip a coin and it'll tell you about as much. So
wow,
you
really could not have predicted that though. Like I was just talking. I didn't think that Dogecoin was actually gonna pop up to 64 cents.
No, it's broken through. It's broken. It's broken through. If we really want to get it a technical analysis, it broke through its point of resistance, and it's due to go up probably like 7 cents from that point before it starts to even out and go back down another like 3 cents.
Yeah.
So
that's why.
Let's see. So 60.
You just have to be really cautious.
So about 67 cents, and then you're gonna see it go like this, and I don't know how long that's gonna take. So, but we'll see. But I think by time tomorrow morning, I don't even know. So, I don't even know. It's gonna be crazy.
Wow, 65 cents.
I'm just down for the ride. Yeah.
65 cents right now, Dogecoin. This is amazing. I'm speechless right now because I literally 4 or 5 days ago, I had liquidated almost half of my position. So I'm lost for words right now. You know,
You're hoping it
I
goes back down. You can see where this
I'm
might be
so
clouding your judgment, right? Right?
I'm so hoping for
Where you
Dogecoin.
might not have an unbiased opinion on this going down, right?
Well, no. I said I'm fully prepared. I'm fully prepared to buy my position at a higher price. It's just I'm waiting for a correction. So I will still dollar cost average in on Dogecoin, you know, but I probably most likely will be buying in on double where I actually let go of some of my position, which is quite just I'm speechless right now. I
What did you
just
turn it
never
into?
thought that Dogecoin was gonna come this far.
What did you turn it into? Did you sell
My
it for
Dogecoin?
cash? Yeah.
Oh well, yeah, I still have the capital there ready to catch that dip.
Are you not
Yeah,
worried
yeah.
about paying the extra tax on all that?
Oh yeah, I'm not worried about that. I got plenty
Okay.
of savings to play around in the crypto markets, and I'm having so
Okay.
much fun because I'm like, oh my god, I sold like almost half my position. What am I gonna do now? But
Well, it just
oh,
seems like
I'll definitely buy back
if you
in.
sell, if you're selling out the position and then you're getting cash and then that's income, and then so like you almost didn't need to do that, right? If you're going to go right back in with it. Because you realized your gains, and then when you put it back in, you're going to pay taxes on something you didn't need to because it's going to be reinvested, and you're still going to have to pay taxes.
Well, it was at an
Right?
all-time high, so I was just trying to accumulate as many tokens as I can. But I'm fully prepared to do that. I have no problem with the IRS.
Well, you're
I'm
going to
in
have to
good-
one way or
good
the other. So,
standing.
yeah, but yeah.
Well, when
Like I try
become
to
millionaire,
trade mine
hopefully.
laterally, or just hold it unless I have to sell something. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, because
And
one
I
way or
think
the
I
other,
was
it's
coming
still
up on the
it's still the
mark.
same price.
Yeah. I was coming up on that 1 year mark. You know, I had a few more months, but these price actions, you know, have just been going crazy. You know, I was up nearly 1,000%. So you know, things were just looking nice and looking a little dicey at that moment for me, just knowing how volatile the markets can be. So for my own risk tolerance, I took some off the table, and it was the wrong decision. But we learn as we continue to grow, and as Dogecoin continues to push through number 5 cryptocurrency. I don't think that Dogecoin will be backing down from holding that title of a big capped cryptocurrency.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. My move on that would be if I plan on staying in and I wanted to get some safety, I take out the amount that I want for cash, and then that's it. So usually what mine is my original investment. So then I'm never losing money ever again, but I might not make it, but I'm not losing any because I'm going to stay in the market, and then I add more after if I choose to. And that lowers my tax burden. And but if I'm going to use the money for something, then yeah, I take it. And it doesn't matter if it's 1,000% or 1,000,000%. It's just a matters on the for me on the risk of the initial investments, and then I go. So if I'm gonna for this, I'm staying in, right, and I don't have to sweat it. So I don't care if it goes to 5 cents again, right? That's a bigger green signal for me. If it goes down
That's a
to
buy
40
signal.
cents, yeah, and if it goes to 40 cents, it's still a buy for me to continue towards $3, I guess at this point. But this is over. This has exceeded what I thought it could do, the short term. I'd love to be a cheerleader, but I really didn't think it would be this high this soon. And then this week I started predicting 69 cents, and I was like, maybe it gets close to $1 because it's been surprising me all this time. Before SNL, I definitely think there's a correction after SNL. I think I would, if Vegas had odds on that, I would bet just as much money on that happening. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
so that's so I don't, not to be a downer, but I also think that's a temporary correction. And I think that's when the correction's coming. It's not coming today. It's not coming tomorrow. It's not coming Thursday. It's not coming Friday. It's coming Sunday, late Saturday, maybe even midday Saturday, Monday, and then it starts going back up again. So that's what I think is happening. And I warned everybody in my videos from the past 3 or 4 days to say, if you're going to buy, do it now. Don't wait because it's probably going to go up the whole time. So any correction I think you're going to see now leading up through the end of this week into the weekend, in my best guess, not financial advice, is that I think the biggest at this point, since it's at 64 cents, I think maybe 55 cents now. And then it'll go up higher than this too. So I think maybe 55 cents is your best case scenario this week. I think you can probably get it on, depending on how high it goes. If it doesn't go much higher than this throughout the whole week, and say it goes to 69 cents, right? Then I think the lowest you'll see it go is like 40 cents, maybe 35 cents on any kind of big correction. Yeah. But if it goes to $1
level.
Yeah, if it goes to $1 though, I see it. The correction is 64 cents where we're at right now, and then it goes back up to 75 cents. So that's what I anticipate. That would happen over like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah. We just have to be really, really careful because I'm still hoping for sub 40-cent price values for Dogecoin. So that's why I was, really, really hoping for Dogecoin to have a nice, healthy pullback. But we're just going and going and going. So that is good. But it means we're going to come back down, a little more harder than we initially would had we, pulled back and then consolidated for a moment and then went back up in price value. We were doing that a lot for Dogecoin, for about 1 to 2 days. But now we are just in extremely overbought territory. So price movements are going to be even more volatile than the regular cryptocurrency markets just moving as they normally do.
Yeah. Hey, Nathan has a question. Says, if she sold off, then buys back in, doesn't that count as a gain for the profit? Yes. But then an investment write-off for the purchase, basically some of what balanced hand out? No, that is not what happens. You only get charged on your realized losses or realized gains. So what happened there was a realized gain, and the money put back doesn't deduct from the tax burden. So it's just the tax burden. I'm not a tax professional, but that's pretty simple tax accounting, and that's just the way it works. And a lot of people are confused on that. It's like gambling because you have to pay. Say you're a gambler, because this is just like gambling. And you have to pay taxes on your winnings in Las Vegas. So you hit if you win $10,000, you have to claim that, to the IRS. If you win $700, you're supposed to claim it to the IRS as gambling gains.
Right.
And
right.
So with stocks, now say what happens is she puts the money back into Dogecoin right now, and then it tanks, and then she sells it again at 50 cents. She can realize those losses on her taxes to counteract the profit from before, but money has to be lost. So no, investing in something does not release your tax burden, but cashing it does give you a tax burden.
Right, it does. And there's also a lot going for loaning your cryptocurrency for a cash loan. So you actually do not have to pay any taxes on that cash loan because you have your cryptocurrency as collateral. So you can use your cryptocurrency as a backed loan, and you can take out money for the cryptocurrency that you hold. So that is going around now. Hopefully we can have a platform implement that with Dogecoin, so people who are holding Dogecoin can take out a loan on their Dogecoin for cash, so they don't actually have to sell their securities.
Yes, that's popular with Bitcoin because people don't want to move around, but they want to use some of the money, and they're willing to pay interest on it as collateral. And I wonder what kind of rates are on that. I don't know. I've never done it. I wonder what kind of rates are on that. Does anybody know?
Yeah, I think they're pretty good. I've looked at them a little bit. I'm not fully into the taking out loans on your cryptocurrency. I'm just more long-term investing. I just consistently purchased more and more crypto as I have assets to put into it. So I'll continually buy Bitcoin every so often when I have extra money to put into it, and I'll up my positions in my other smaller capped altcoins.
What are the coins you like right now? Got any tips for me?
I'm really in on Ethereum, of course. behind Bitcoin and Dogecoin. We all love Dogecoin. I was naming out a few earlier that I had my eyes on for quite some time. I have not been in the markets for too long, but it's going on half a year now. So it's, I can't say I've been in the markets for some time. But I was naming how back when I had purchased Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic was only $6 when I had purchased Ethereum Classic, and Ethereum Classic just shot up to $81. That wasn't one that I held on to because the price was just so stagnant for so long. So you're like, oh, all right, my crypto isn't moving, so I'm going to sell it and I'm going to put it in this other one. And then look at that. Had I held my diamond hands for just like 3 or 4 months, that was like 3 or 4 months ago that I had sold Ethereum Classic, and I sold it at like $9 after I had purchased it. So you can just see how choosing the right cryptocurrencies that are going to appreciate in value definitely is the right thing to do. Litecoin is one that I'm holding in my portfolio, as well as Litecoin does have that fixed supply as well. You do want to look. That's not always the case that you want to have a fixed supply, circulating supply for your cryptocurrency, but that does help with the price growing over time. VeChain is one that I did purchase actually at 7 cents. I purchased VeChain at 7 cents, and we made a nice run up to 28 cents, I think it was. I probably should have liquidated some of my VeChain and put that into Dogecoin at the time, but you definitely don't expect these price movements to be happening. Uniswap is another good token that I had bought into. I love my Uniswap tokens, and I currently am holding a Polygon Matic as well. I do have Polygon Matic in my portfolio, so I'm well diversified into multiple cryptocurrencies. I did mention that earlier. It's not near the price evaluation of my Bitcoin holdings. But it's just, $200 here, $100 there, just in these cryptocurrencies that I see gaining in value over time.
I'm staring at the candles. Sorry. Jay asked, so as a day trader, if I buy and sell throughout one day, when it's all said and done, I earn $100 profit. Am I taxed on 100 or am I taxed on all 1,000 sales that got me? What you're taxed on is usually the year end. My tax, my investment things, I forget the number of the form, but it's usually your realized profits or losses at that point. So it's all whatever happens at the end of the year. And then whatever was realized, whether it was a loss or a gain, is what you get taxed on. So it's whatever the end, whatever ends up happening when it's all said and done. So.
Yeah,
I think
I know it is painful to see those gains coming in, and you're like, well, should I sell? Should I let go? But I definitely don't have any problem taking some off the top, because I was up, nearly 1,000% because I had invested at such an early time. So I did not feel when you're in the crypto markets, you can't have emotion. I know I think that's probably the one of the right things that I heard from crypto YouTubers, rather telling me not to buy Dogecoin. They just said don't have emotion. When you're up by 500, 800%, which I was well over that, I definitely took some off the table, because it's just you want to lock in your initial investment, of course, but then you want to have some capital on the side to allocate into other cryptocurrencies, or just continue dollar cost averaging and purchasing that same token. But you definitely want to move around your assets into projects that are going to continue growing.
Good advice. Put it into something that's going to make money, I say. Somebody said, is this a correction? I wouldn't call it a correction. I would just say that it just went really high for a little bit. It can't do that all day.
Oh yeah. I'm not even on the 5-minute chart. I'm on the 1 hour chart here. So I didn't even see any red. I thought we were still up. Yeah. But no, this is not a correction. This is what I was talking about earlier. These are slight pullbacks. These are very, very slight pullbacks. They're kind of like playing with you, like, oh, we're going to go down. Oh, but we're not. So, you definitely cannot have any emotion because at any moment, Dogecoin could come crashing down. So had you purchased at one at a high price value, and you didn't take any off the table because you were up hundreds of percent, you're going to miss out on that dip, and you're going to miss out on that buying opportunity because you didn't have any capital on the side ready to purchase more cryptocurrency.
Yeah, Brian. Somebody just sold, made $500 profit. They're saying in the chat here.
Well, look, there you go. I mean, it's
yeah.
not, you don't have to sell. You do not have to. I mean, you can hold for the next 3 years and, just diamond hand your whole way through and be up, 12,000%. But if you want to play the game right, you want to take some off the table when you're up by a large amount. You definitely want to take some out so you have some capital on the side to buy the dip. And look, the markets were red. Dogecoin was up, but this was the perfect buying opportunity for plenty of other cryptocurrencies. I think Bitcoin is a steal right now at $54,000. I mean, we're in 10,000 retracement from Bitcoin's all-time high. So dollar cost averaging in on Bitcoin right now, even though it's $54,000, you can still accumulate your Satoshis, and you'll be up on your investment when Bitcoin makes $100,000. You'll be quite happy, that you were dollar cost averaging into cryptocurrencies when they're in the red. So take some off the table if you're up by a lot and invest into cryptocurrencies that are currently in the red. You want to buy the dips, dollar cost average into the dips, $20, $30. You don't have to buy 50 billion, dollars in order to see your assets increase. You just have to buy a small amount over time, continue to allocate those assets when we do have pullbacks, and then when we're in the green and you're up by a lot, take some off the table. Have no emotion with that. Take some off the table. And then when you see another cryptocurrency that you're interested in, you have that capital on the side ready to purchase and accumulate on that token when it's in the red. So you can just keep on doing the same thing over and over if you're like really into the markets. And Vitalik is already a billionaire, being a co-creator of Ethereum, but it's not necessarily about being a creator of a certain token, but just allocating your investments correctly, you can have a really, really nice return. I'm not saying that everyone's going to become a millionaire or a Dogecoin millionaire, because it does take a lot of capital to begin with. I mean, had you put in $10,000 into Dogecoin back at 1 cent, you would have been up by a very, very nice amount. But we can't keep looking back. We just have to continue to wait for those corrections and pullbacks when we really have a correction. I mean, 10, 15, 20 cents pullbacks. That's when you want to buy in on the market. You do not want to purchase at all-time highs. That's not the way to buy cryptocurrency.
I don't know. Depends on what the end game is. It is high. I tend not to buy when it's high. I'm not buying right now, but that's just me.
Oh, definitely not.
But I feel like I missed the boat for this week already. I didn't put as much in as I should have. Like 4 days ago, though. Take my own advice, but it was like 4. I should have done a little more. But I'm happy to see it go up. I think that pullback right there was just some whales selling some Dogecoin to move it into shit fart coin eventually when it comes out. I think that's what's happening. Are you familiar with our coin?
I've heard you guys sing it ever so often. I have.
Yeah. We're working on that. We've been so busy today with these rises, we haven't got a chance to work on it. But we're going to get it set up.
You have to be
yes.
careful where you allocate your assets, because there's plenty of real meme cryptocurrencies out there, because Dogecoin is no longer a meme cryptocurrency, being evaluated more than that than Twitter and Ford and all these big companies. Dogecoin has an evaluation that is more than these brand name companies, which is just amazing to see. It's truly
And
amazing
it,
to be
and
in
it
this
doesn't even make a truck.
current market.
It's shocking. The Dogecoin should make a truck if they're going to be worth that much. Yeah, no, shit fart coin will definitely be a complete meme coin, but it won't be worthless. So it'd be worth
Hopefully not.
very little. Very little.
Hopefully not.
I think there's going to be big demand for shit fart coin. And then it'll have the same, similar economics, except probably, I think, some kind of burn rate to Doge, just to keep it going up. I don't know. I have no idea.
Well,
We'll see.
I might have to.
That will drown. Yeah.
I might have to put some of that coin into my portfolio if it is going to continue growing in value.
Everybody should. I recommend it highly for everybody. I'm just kidding, but no, I bet I bet you anything that people will buy it though. I bet you anything because they're gonna love it.
But yeah, the overall point is just to time your investments correctly, and when you see a nice buying opportunity and you have some capital set aside and ready to go shopping. I love going shopping for cryptocurrency. It's like a fun hobby I have now, investing into the cryptocurrency market, which we do have to keep in mind. We're still less than 2% of the entire global population of people utilizing and using cryptocurrency, every day. So just think when we start to get to 10% of the human population utilizing the technology and implementing their finances through technology, and it's just going to keep growing. I mean, Domino's drops your pizza off in an automated drop-off drone, or not drone, like this car system. It's like this robot taxi that drops your pizza off for Domino's. So if I can buy my pizza way back when for 10,000 Bitcoin, why can't I spend 20 Dogecoin, hopefully $20 by then, 20 Dogecoin for my pizza to be dropped off by that robotic pizza delivery system. So I think that cryptocurrency is going to be used eventually, rather that be for payment systems of day-to-day items or for things like Lamborghinis and things that we all are looking towards purchasing, hopefully.
Dogecoin Lambo. Yachts.
Win Lambo.
Yachts.
I know we all love Win Lambo for Dogecoin and Dogecoin to the moon, as Dogecoin literally went to the moon from 1 cent, below 1 cent, up to over 63 cents right now. I have seen Dogecoin at a fraction of a cent when I had initially started investing, and now Dogecoin is at 63 cents. So I'm still holding my Dogecoin. I still have a lot of Dogecoin. I still will be investing into more Dogecoin when we do have a nice pullback, and I will be capturing that dip buying opportunity.
Nice. I think I am going to end the stream for now because it's time for me to do some family time. And if this goes nutso again, then I'll start up another stream later on. So I don't know if I used all my 3 notifications for the day. So if you see this thing going nuts again in like an hour or two, and you want to jump on with me, then go ahead and look up Blue Hair Dave. And go to the channel and check it out. So what's up, Moonsteppin'?
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry.
Definitely.
And tell everybody about your
you.
channel, Cali Crypto, right?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I'm just so excited to see where the markets are going to go from here, as we are still in the beginning stages of cryptocurrency taking off. So my channel it's on YouTube. It's Cali Crypto 209. I do have a Twitter handle as well. It's Cali Crypto 209. I always make funny Twitter rants and whatnot. But yes, I do have a YouTube channel as well with Doge Democracy, my co-host. He's been helping me out a whole lot. So shout out to Doge Democracy. Thank you so much, Doge Democracy. And you guys can check me out on there, and we can continue this movement in the markets all together. I love the Dogecoin family. I'm so happy to be a part of the Dogecoin family. And thank you so much for having me on your channel.
maybe a couple of these folks will head on over there if you're going to start one up while I eat dinner and enjoy the family. So everybody have a great night, and hopefully this spikes towards 69 cents again, and maybe I'll jump back on and have a late night crazy, because I missed the Doge Day build up week because I was out of town. So everybody have a great night, and thank you for coming on Cali Crypto, and we'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.